This is Suolenkainen with voiceover again. We're playing 2 Point Museum. And this is the episode number 4. We're doing the sandbox game, but with like regular difficulty settings, so that the money accumulation, etc. is like in the normal game. Yeah, so in the last episode we did some researching for the fossils and created like a pathway over here. Yes, and each one of these fossils we got to be pristine, which is nice. And I'm trying to get like once again the stuff as pristine as possible. And I already like the location that I just sent the expedition to. I think I already have like a pristine versions of all the skeletons, if I recall correctly. So essentially the Triceratops and the giant snake thing. So they're all they're both. No, the giant snake thing hasn't arrived yet. It's the what's it called? The I don't know. It's a Pokemon Sandshrew. I can't recall what's its name in like real life. Maybe I can recall it at some point. Yeah. Anyhow, but yeah, I got those to be on pristine level, and right now I'm thinking that let's make like a separate area for the for all these amber things. And I had a brain fart, and I couldn't really turn those things to the correct direction. So as for it might look kind of ridiculous when I turn them like little by little instead of these like 45-degree angles, until I actually go check the check from the controls that what is the button that allows me to turn those in the 45-degree mode. And yeah, I think this is just, you know, basic gaming. You can't recall all the buttons, and yeah, I get it to work. You can see here that the shift, I mean the tab key actually works when you press it once. You can then switch the turning mode. And at the moment I was like trying to think of a proper layout for the amber, or I don't know if they're amber. They're like, I can't recall the names. As soon as I can see the names of those again, I'm sure I can recall. Hopefully I get to pick one of those up real soon. Yeah, that is ambered. Yeah, those were ambered or amber exhibits. As I'm looking at those, they aren't all pristine. That will be my plan in the future to get all those also those exhibits to be pristine. And I think I watched a video or saw like a Reddit post and a picture that actually like uses these fences. I think they look really cool when you kind of separate the area. And yeah, they were I mean, before I changed this this area here, they were like surrounded with the fences, but I tried to take that idea a bit further in a sense that I'll generate like a themed area. Here I'm just trying to figure out like some cool scenery, and unfortunately what I have at the moment is not that great. But I'm trying to I try to look at like the buzz. What are the buzz bonuses for the exhibits? For example, the egg exhibit requires the prehistoric footprint thing. So I just added those, and when it comes to those kind of decal things, if you don't know where to put them, I'll place them under the exhibit base. It doesn't create any kind of, well, just want it to look like more concise. I think I'm not sure if I do, but always like attach some greenery and rocks, etc. Just to, you know, just so that there's a bit, that the area is a bit more lively. And now I think I'm starting to get those new new dinosaur fossils, and I'm trying to get to the stage where all my exhibits are pristine. And yeah, here's an example on some greenery be shown, and at least some something that pops out just a little bit. And the area here, it is not finished. The I want people to like come to the area and remain there just for a little while. I'm gonna add benches in the middle of the room, as well as some decorations around the bench. Before I do that, I'll just adjust the floor a little bit, and then add the benches. I'm checking if there are like cool benches that aren't the regular snake styled benches. But eventually I went back to the old reliable benches. But yeah, I thought that the amber area would require some prehistoric insects, so I got that insect, I don't know, statue, is it called, maybe, and I believe I could have like made the area pop a little more in the future. When I get the kudos, I can then add all different kinds of props, etc. And as you can see, the area with the dinosaur bones, it's getting a bit crowded, so I'm expanding the area a little bit, and that actually leads to the shifting those rooms around. For example, the cafeteria. In the beginning of the episode, I already moved the cafeteria because it was it made the area a bit crowded near the fossil district. Let's call that fossil district. And then also I moved the cafeteria back over there to fit in the place where the staff lounge or resting area, staff quarters, whatever it's called. So I added those or moved that to the near to the other places where the staff can spend their time, and expanding the museum just a little bit. I plan to do another bathroom closer to the staff area, because I actually I've seen the staff members like run to the bathroom, and it would make sense to have one bathroom closer to the other staff facilities. Also, I'm expanding the museum a little because I think that, well, my first idea is to actually have the staff, the museum large enough to well, I don't know, I just want larger I just want a larger museum, and the staff area is I think it's arranged in a poor manner, so I gave the area a little bit more room and got distracted in like fine-tuning the paths and the front side of the museum. And I thought that, yeah, I can like create the bushes and I can make the parts look great and all these little details. And unfortunately, when I got to the point of actually the putting down the flower beds, things like that, well, they cost kudos, and I'm not sure they cost like multiple hundred kudos, 500 kudos. I didn't have the I didn't have enough of those, and besides, I don't think I want to spend the money. I don't want to spend the kudos at this point. So yeah, so I postponed that project a little bit later. And I'm not actually sure how to get more kudos. Well, there's the answer. You get the stickers, you get more kudos. And all the while I'm kinda wary that there will be these bandits, etc. So I'll try to like create those one-way doors, hoping that the bandits can't come through those. And here's actually something that I then came to realize. There's the door next to the helipad, and people can actually come through that door to the museum. And over there, if you saw, people went out from through that door. So that's a possible like a risk in that's a risk factor that I wanted to in a few moments. I wanted to get rid of that risk factor and made like a what's it called, like a workaround. Can I say workaround? Maybe it's a workaround. Like block the possibility of actually entering through that place. And for some reason, I'm having trouble with those edge pieces. I don't know why, because I'm sure they can just be like when you create a building over them, they should be like demolished. Well, they weren't, and it kinda bugged me when I did that. But anyhow, I got it to work, and I think that's just fine. Right now I'm thinking, or when I was playing, I was thinking that there needs to be something like something happening in that like empty place next to the fossils, and you couldn't first like figure out what those would be. And first I was thinking that maybe I should add the dino slide to there. Then I was thinking that maybe at the gnome steps, I don't know what they're called actually, but at those there. Then I just thought that, hey, I have these like new greenery, and I could just utilize those and make like a jungle section or a jungle corner. That's like, there's no particular function to it, but just somewhat pretty little corner. And yeah, so I got these thieves, and I thought that it would be nice to catch some of those. And I think in the previous episode we saw the guards catching one of those bandits. But yeah, these it was nice to see that those boggy bandits, or whatever they were called, that I get to catch some of those. But yeah, here I'm creating the jungle corner, and I'm just making some kind of like bit exotic looking place. And also I'm adding those vines to the walls just to get more jungly feel. And if you're thinking like practical stuff, adding torches to a jungle wall might not be the best idea, fire hazard wise. Oh, but yeah, that was something that I thought was cool. And I'm gonna, after these expeditions, I'm going back to like refine the jungle corner. Just a little fine-tuning of the bathroom, and apparently I do like, my thought process isn't isn't like so that I finish some area like right away, but instead I do like little thing over here and another over there, and it when it comes to these videos, it doesn't I'm sure it doesn't feel that coherent. I'm sorry if it feels to you guys like, what the hell is happening here? Like, the guy's jumping from like all over the place, and yeah, it actually feels that I do exactly that. I'm jumping around and doing all kinds of things. Now that I got the gnome thing, I realized that is the worst place to have it. So I'm here like making some room for the gnome steps. And I think that it looks rather cool over there, and looks very functional. However, I can't really recall if I remove the window. I think removing the window is something that I gotta do in the next episode, since I need more vines to that wall. And yeah, I believe I did like a whole lot of these detailed exhibitions, and I got the pristine skeleton for the Platodactyl, the flying thing, the flying skeleton thing. So yeah, my exhibition stuff is going well, but unfortunately I am running out of money, and it begins to be a problem in a sense that I actually can't afford then to do the exhibitions. So I'm fine-tuning some of those viewed the prices, various things. Here I'm just like trying to find what are the things that I possibly can fine-tune. But a bit later I'll find out that, oh, there's a finance tab which I can use to find all those prices of different things. And I spent like a whole lot of money on these really like redundant like scenery pieces, just to get the buzz factor as high as possible, because if you can see on the right side over there, I need to achieve some levels of buzz factor, etc. So I just wanted to up the buzz factor to get the objective of the rising star. And at this point I realized that, hey, my average income is roughly 2,000, so I need to start figuring out how to get more money. And here's when I try to find like every source of money that I can get my hands on. So I'm thinking of loans. Am I running like, do I have loans that need to be paid back? Do they take money? And I find all these like nice little sponsorships, etc. And I find this tab, the prices, and you can imagine how much smile I had on my face when I saw that. That was my ticket to getting higher profits. And then I looked at the average monthly profit on the right side, and it had just like reached the 3 months time limit. So essentially what I needed to do is just wait wait for some time to get the monthly profit to 4,000. And at this point I was like, well, I'm gonna stop the video and go do something else. And I actually stopped the recording, and immediately after that we got this letter, and it took me like a few seconds to get the recording back on. And yeah, at that point then I just did some minor tweaking and spent some time looking at the museum, following different characters of like what are they doing, and yeah, I think we can end the episode by just looking at the gnome steps, as some people go and spend some time on those. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
Like and subscribe!